Okay, I thought I'd share with you something today that really is quite remarkable. It's called the Brandon Sanderson Lover Spell. So you begin with a king and queen of each of the four suits, as we have displayed here. Okay? You have the spectator randomly stack these. Maybe they'll want them in this order. That's fine. And then they hand them to you. From there, you just explain that since the cards are they're in groups right now, let's go ahead and just mix these. How would you like these stacked? Left on right or right on left? Give the spectator that choice. From here, you can go ahead and Charlier shuffle the cards. I can add a link in the description below to the Charlier shuffle if you want to learn that. Or you could have the spectator just randomly cut the cards at any location. From there, you just deal out half the cards, which would be 4. Now, the goal is to try to match up the best we can the king and queen of each of the suits. A match there? Nope. Queen of hearts and a queen of spades. Okay, how would you like these stacked? Okay, and if you were here, you could actually do this. So you can deal it out into 2 piles with random stacking, of course, and then we're shooting for matching. Oh, a king. Oh, kind of close. King of spade, queen of clubs. They're both black cards, but not the same. You would stack those as well. Okay. Now, what the spectator is going to find pretty quickly is they'll never, ever succeed. They'll never get a king and queen of the same suit. Okay? And so that's where the Brandon Sanderson Lover Spell comes in. You have them just randomly stack these. Okay? And then you deal them out into 2 piles, as we've been doing. Okay? And you simply use the spell, which is the Lover Spell. Okay? And so the spectator is free to choose either pile for us to work with initially. So maybe they'll choose the right one. So we're going to go ahead and just spell the within the phrase, the Lover Spell. And we'll move 1 card from the top to the bottom for each letter in that word. So T, H, E, the. We'll go ahead and set aside that pair. Okay. How would you like us to stack these piles? Right on left? Okay. Go ahead and deal them out another time. Which of the 2 piles should I use for the word lover? Want the left one? Okay. It's a free choice. So L-O-V-E-R. Set aside that pair. Very good. How would you like these stacked? Left on right? Okay. Very good. We'll deal them out for the last time, essentially. So which of the 2 piles do you want me to work with for the final word, which is spell? Left one. Okay. So S-P-E-L-L. Set aside that pair. And then that leaves us a 4th pair down here. So how did we do? Did the Lover Spell bring the couples back together? Oh, that's good. That's a good sign. We got 1 out of 4. Oh, we got 2 for 2. That's good. Oh, very good. 3 for 3. And finally, 4 for 4. Excellent work. You are an amazing choice maker, and this is an amazing incantation. The Lover Spell. Okay, so how does this work? Well, you begin with these very pairs, as you saw. The spectator can randomly stack these. They truly, truly can. Okay, now in the language of the Absolute Math Magic channel, this is called an AMP, which stands for Adjacent Mirrored Pairs. So it just means that pairs of cards taken from the top are related in the way that we want. The relation here is that it's a king and queen of the same suit. Okay? Now, since the pairs are together at the moment, we really should mix these cards if we're going to accomplish anything interesting or magical. Okay? So you just tell the spectator, you just do what I did. If you deal out an AMP into 2 piles like this, you create what's called a 2 cycle with cycle length 4, random stacking here. What does that mean? That means there's a pattern that repeats twice, and the length of that pattern is 4 cards. Okay, so you can see here we have hearts, and then spades, diamonds, clubs. Okay, so this is a cyclic construction. Because of that, it can be randomly cut anywhere. Or more powerful is the Charlier shuffle. This top to bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom shuffle. And as I mentioned, I'll have a link in the description below. But it really does give the appearance of just scrambling the cards, when in fact, all of the movement of the cards that you just saw is equivalent to just cutting the cards at some location. Now, because this is a 2-cycle, if you deal out half the cards and set aside the other pile, these will now be mirrored piles. What are mirrored piles? That means the top card here is related to the bottom card there. See that they are. Okay, same thing here. The top card here is related to the bottom card there. Okay, and that's true all the way down. So they're essentially in reverse order relative to each other. Okay, and so this kind of structure, these mirrored piles, as we kind of saw already, the top cards will never be of the kind that we're looking for. So you can have the spectator deal out the cards into 2 piles forever. And these will never be of the same suit, with one a king and the other one a queen. Okay, it just won't happen. Okay, so we got the same value there. We got 2 kings, but we're looking for a king and queen of the same suit. Okay, and you can test this for yourself. You'll never get there. Okay, and so in the words of Max Maven, to enable a win, what we do is we just deal out one more time like this. Okay, and now we're going to use this clever spelling routine to bring together the king and queen of each of the 4 suits. And the special spelling phrase or incantation is the lover spell. Okay, and the spectator can choose either pile for the first word, which is the, and so they just go through T, H, E. That is guaranteed to bring to the top cards of the same suit, with one a king and the other a queen. Okay, now we have lover to spell out. Now you could move into that right now if you wanted. I think it's stronger to go ahead and allow the spectator to randomly stack these so that we can supposedly randomize the cards again, making it even more difficult for our special little phrase to do anything unusual, but it will nonetheless. So they're free to choose either pile, maybe this one for lover, L-O-V-E-R. That will bring to the top 2 cards of the same suit. Okay, we can randomly stack these according to the spectator's request. Final word is spell. Maybe they'll want the right side again. So S-P-E-L-L. That will bring together another pair of the same suit. And then, of course, the final pair will be matching in suit as well. Okay, so now you know the secret. I will add additional links in the description below if you want to learn more about routines that are similar to this, because I have a whole playlist of those. So I'll list those below for you to look at if you're interested. Now, of course, you don't have to have a Brandon Sanderson deck for this to work, but it's kind of fun to use this deck since it's using a magical spell to supposedly accomplish the seemingly impossible here. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.